Why are the young people the ones who are being accused of being the highest consumers of propaganda? It is true because, number one, we don't research. We have lazy thinking. What we hear is what we consume. And that's why today you go to your TikTok, I don't know how old you are, but you are going to find an 18-year-old there advising all of us on marriage. And we'll all consume. And some of you will leave your relationships, and even lazy thinkers who are adults will still listen to the 18-year-old and leave their 30-year-old marriage on the basis of an 18-year-old girl who has rarely ever had any relationship. Just because she had a phone, she put it up there and said, now let me tell you, 4 principles why your husband doesn't love you. And we consume. So at the end of the day, I want you to internally ask yourself as a young person, I want you to ask yourself, when last did you hear something and dug deeper? When last did you... I've just received a message here from a gentleman called Collins, one of my mentees. This gentleman got an accident on the Thika superhighway, and the car collapsed and it rolled. The gentleman was rushed to hospital. Okay? This gentleman belongs to this party called Green what?
Green Movement.
Green Movement.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
This gentleman, after getting to the hospital, he called me yesterday and told me, Bana, it is so tough. The bills are so high. Then I asked this brother of mine, my brother, why isn't SHA helping you? You know what he told me? He told me SHA doesn't work. So I asked him, do you have it? He said, no, SHA does not.
What?
I told him, let's do this first. Confirm what is your amount that you need to pay at SHA. Let us pay that first. So that by the time it's not working, we are sure that SHA, you see, we paid for it, it's not helping us, then we pursue other means. The gentleman has sent me this screenshot, and I'm here with you can confirm. Eh?
Sure, yeah, there's a screenshot sent.
From SHA, right?
Yes.
It has paid.
Yes.
What has he texted me just down there?
She said it's working. We thank the president.
He has lived all his time knowing that SHA is not working. Why is it not working? Because he heard on social media and people have said it's not working. So it is actually not working. So that is one of the problems with us as young people. We don't dig deeper. We don't fact check. And you have to know one thing. And the gentleman behind you asked Charles that question and said, why doesn't government have enough people to make sure we know these things? Whereas government needs people, there's one thing you must also know. It is your responsibility as a citizen to know everything that government is doing. Most of the time, our laziness and convenient thing, I told you propaganda thrives when we always want to put the burden of blame to someone else.
Yes.
And that's why, even when we discover that we don't have enough, when we discover that we are wrong in what we know, the next thing we want to do is to accuse government of not having given us information. So that at the end of the day, the burden of blame is on someone else. So I want you to ask yourself, every information you hear, to what extent have you ever verified it? When they tell you that this one has done this, to what extent have you ever dug deeper?
Yes.
And I want you to ask yourself, all of you here are political animals, and that's why you're here. This leader that you love so much, you revere this leader so much, like you hear them, you get goosebumps. Some of them are here yourselves now, you're calling themselves their names. I want you to ask yourself, away from the emotions, what exactly has this person done that is so fundamental that has made you be there? If you can dig deeper and really find reason, then you're on the right track. If you can dig deeper and you realize that, wait a minute, I actually don't have a reason, then you know that you are not on the right track. Always ask yourself, stop listening to the leader and loving them for the problems of the country that they're able to articulate. No, all of us can do it. Listen to the leader and love them for the solutions of the country that they're able to provide. Right. And when that leader is able to provide you with sufficient solutions that the country needs, that one is good. And then go. I said, when you listen to the leaders, yes, don't love them for the level of articulation of the problem of the country that they can do or that they can articulate. Do you know why? All of us here know the problems of this country. For instance, there is youth unemployment in Kenya, there is youth unemployment in Africa, right? Mm-hmm. Why should a leader come and tell you that there is youth unemployment, then you say he's intelligent?
That is my takeaway.
Yet you also knew that that problem exists. So love a leader based on their capacity to speak to you about the solutions that they have for the country. And after you've loved them for the solutions they have been able to prescribe for the country, if the leader has been in existence, ask yourself, that mastery of solution, when they were in office, how did the country change because they are intelligent and they were in office once, and so look at what they were able to do. So if you are loving a senator today, you are loving a governor today, you are loving whoever today, can you be able to ask yourself, away from this person repeating the problem to me, the problem that I already know, using their office, what have they done that has changed this country? When we get to that level, then we'll be able to make progress. Otherwise, when we continue being consumers of very emotional information and whatever, I see those things on TikTok, and Gen Zs are very good at recording and say, look at this. Unatia gas aje. Rally. And we all get mad. Unati aje. And all of us get very emotional about that particular element. Now, we forget everything else about leadership and governance. We forget everything else about what we need in the education system. Then we drive all our love and love for a leader based on unatia gas aje.
Rally.
Thank you. I hope I've